All right, everybody. Welcome to the Edge Ice Arena in Littleton, Colorado. My name is Chris Brousseau, and my broadcast partner today is Mike McDonough. Mike, how are you?
Good, Chris. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. We've given John Osgood the night off. He needs a little R&R to rest his vocal cords. So we've got another matchup of the Regis Raiders versus the Littleton 16U AA Prospects. We last saw them Monday afternoon, so 4 days ago, and we'll be playing them again tomorrow. So, yeah, I think the kids are really going to get to know each other very well.
I was going to say these two teams. This would be probably the fourth time they've played. Third time they've played.
Third time.
Team?
Yeah. Third.
Yeah, so definitely they're getting pretty familiar with each other. But I guess the good news there too is as far as styles of play, they know what they're up against, right? They know that this is a physical team with the Littleton Hawks. So it's I think they're getting familiar with each other.
Yeah,
that's not a bad thing.
So there are some lineup changes or corrections or however you want to put it. The Raiders have three players on their mandatory retreat, and then I think 2 or 3 players. I think Kellen Skellerud is injured, and then I believe Andrew Brennick and Andrew Fate are both sick. So the Raiders are down 6 skaters for this game. So the Raiders are going to run 3 lines and I believe three sets of D tonight.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
well, it'll be a good opportunity, I think, for some different looks for the coaches. I mean, again, this is the game, as far as I understand, it doesn't really count for anything in the standings. So, I think the kids can sort of just maybe not necessarily play loose in the sense of it's not important. It's just that I think, maybe use this as an opportunity to try some new things. Obviously, there's going to be different lineups with the kids anyways. So, but yeah, either way, it's hockey, and they get out there and have fun tonight.
Yeah, and one of the reasons that the Raiders are playing this Prospects team is that they're a very good team. They're very fast, very talented and skilled, and I don't know because I haven't talked to Coach Ott, but but the idea was that this would make the team better and faster and help them get better, as opposed to maybe playing another JV team. So
that's a good point, Chris. Yeah,
they're a very, very good team. They're a very talented team, very fast team. The game Monday did get a little chippy.
Well, there's a lot on the line, right? It was a championship game, and both teams obviously wanted to win, clearly. So, and I think probably Regis might have been the underdog in that game in some respects. So I think that was it was a good challenge, and when you get into games like that where there's a lot on the line, anything can happen.
Yep.
So
no doubt. We do have 1 referee and 2 linesmen, so I think there'll be a little more emphasis. Hopefully a little more emphasis on penalties and stuff. Like I said, the game did get a little chippy on Monday. There was some, those teams left exactly on the best of terms. But you know what? It's hockey, and both teams wanted to win.
Yep.
Both teams have a lot of pride. So that's what you can expect. The biggest lineup change tonight is that Shea Porter will be in goal. Like I said, the Raiders are missing the 3 juniors. Eddie Barnes, Alex Gregory, I'm missing one. Jake Kroll.
Yeah.
And then we believe Kellen's got an injury, and then Andrew Brennick is sick, I believe, and the same with Andrew Fate. So,
yeah.
Anderson Stein is joining us in the.
I was about to say that.
Okay, I stepped on your mic. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I thought that I saw that actually kind of late in the lineup, and the coaches sent that out, and I was like, that's pretty cool. This kid gets a chance to come out here and play with his team. I know he was just talking to his dad, and he's like extremely excited to get all of his Regis gear. And I know technically he's a practice player, but this is a perfect opportunity for a player like that to get some ice time.
Yep. And listen, Ryder Worth started the year as a practice player, and he has scored a couple goals, and he has contributed in huge ways. So I think you're going to, just because that's how you start the season doesn't mean that's how you end the season.
Yeah.
We need to thank Tim and Kristen Fate for sponsoring the game, and their son is not playing.
I feel kind of bad, but thank you.
Tim and Kristen, if you're listening, we miss you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sponsoring. We miss you. Sorry you're not here, but thanks. I mean, the Fates must have been trying to push Drew out the door like, dude, we sponsored the game and you're not playing?
It's like, come on, man.
Are you sure? How about another Advil?
I know, poor kid. He must not have been feeling well.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start with Osgood, McDonough, and Cieslak is the line that will start. Ryderworth and Liam Waters on defense for the Raiders. Vinny Cieslak wins a faceoff because, as I mentioned on Monday, that's what Vinny does. He wins faceoffs.
There's no doubt there.
He's got like a 95% faceoff percentage. Puck chipped up, taken by number 8 Siegel for Littleton over to number 12 Tristan Choi. He'll chip it behind the Raiders net. Raiders not able to get the puck out. Puck is to the left of Shea Porter. Littleton keeping the puck in. Back to Siegel, number 8, thrown in, blocked by Vinny Cieslak, thrown behind the net. Raiders right now not a great start, but still early in the game. Playing 3 16-minute shifts today. Worth over to Cieslak. He's not able to get it over. Raiders looking a little slow to start the game. Over to Osgood. Osgood will chip it in so the Raiders can get a line change. And that'll bring up, sorry, bear with me as I try to get the line change. Yeah. Sorensen.
Ooh. Who's out there?
Sorensen, Galloway, and I believe it's Alex Warrott.
Warrott.
Okay, so as I mentioned, the Raiders are only going 3 lines in this game and 3 sets of D, actually 5D.
Yeah, they're odd defensive side.
So, hey, here's the good news, Mike.
Yeah.
For the kids who are here, they're going to get a lot of ice time.
Yeah, I was going to say, more than they're used to, so.
That's all right. They're young.
Yeah, and to be honest, Chris, they're going to have to run 3 lines, all 3 of them, because that's a lot of skating.
Yeah. Not sure exactly what's going on. Some discussion with a linesman. 14:55 remaining in the first period, as we have a long, prolonged discussion about something. I have no idea. Warrott, Galloway, and Sorensen for the Raiders. Puck's thrown out to Walshot. Nice stick save by Shea Porter. Always good for Shea in any goal. You get an early shot on and one you can manage, so you can just kind of play it. Puck goes behind the Raiders net over number 14, Liam Lynch. Lynch not able to get it out. Warrott will turn, throw it out tried to get it out to Harry Sorensen, wasn't able to get in. The Littleton player stepped up. Puck thrown out. The Littleton player was trying to hit in front of the crease, but it went wide and all the way down. Will not be icing since Littleton was the one who threw the puck there.
Yep.
Johnny Galloway with a good forecheck. Warrott will chase. Jeremy Cormaster and Ryderworth on defense for the Raiders. Number 11, Menzies for Littleton will go behind the net. And good play by Littleton defender. I think that was Ryderworth to get the puck. Cormaster will throw it up the boards. Raiders not able to get it out. Siegel throws it in. Siegel keeps it in for Littleton. Sorensen with a good play. Ryderworth chips it up, gets it out of the zone. Siegel, number 8 for Littleton, will take the puck. He'll reverse it to his D partner, throw it over. Littleton will dump it in the Raiders zone. Ryderworth will throw it up the boards to Anderson Stein with his first shift. He gets it out. Good job by Anderson.
Nice pass to
Regis. Otero gets it over to Zickis. Oh, Zickis had room.
Yep, he did.
Zickis actually played. Zickis is playing forward in this game. Zickis actually played forward all of last year. Played defense the year before. He's been mostly playing defense this year. So Lucas Zickis is a hockey player with a few different skills. Puck goes around the side to Jack Daly. Jack Daly will go behind, tries to get it up to Lucas Zickis, and the puck goes into the Littleton bench.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing, Chris, is Regis has been a little bit slow to this kind of reaction time to kind of get that puck up out of the zone, trying to like skate it out. So hopefully they can start to get that outlet pass out here a little bit quicker.
All right, puck behind the Littleton net. John Osgood is doing production on the game today, so he's helping out. Puck to number 5 on Littleton. He'll go behind the net, throw it out. Littleton,
Ooh, great defensive play.
Great defensive play by John Osgood, by Avery Osgood with a great
wow,
stick
John's
check.
Out there.
John's doing production,
and he's playing.
And he's doing a stick check. Littleton's got to pick up. Regis got to pick up the player in front of the net in the low slot, number 5, Castro. Cieslak with the puck, throws it up to Sean McDonough. McDonough trying to chip it up and get around, is not able to. Number 12, Choi on the left side will go behind the net. Raiders not able to get the puck out. 16 for Littleton looking. He's just going to kind of keep it. Right now he's holding off 2 Littleton players. McDonough with the puck. He'll reverse it to Cieslak. Nice play by McDonough, but a bad clearing pass to number 14, Walshaw. Right now the Raiders not getting the puck out of their own zone, which is bad. Ooh, big hit on Liam Waters by the Littleton player. Siegel throws it in behind the net. Raiders going on a while now where they haven't been able to get the puck out. Good job by Daly. Step up by number 18 for Littleton. McDonough was going up the right boards, a lot of speed.
Yeah, I had to ice it that time.
Cieslak's going to ice it. Smart play by Cieslak just to get the puck out.
Yeah, I got to get a line change, unfortunately. Yeah, the one thing Raiders are having a hard time with, Littleton's doing a really good job at pinching up top and really forcing pressure against Regis, keeping them from clearing that puck out.
Yeah, their forecheck's been really good so far. Yeah. I'll say that unfortunately. McGinty throws it in the corner for Littleton. Nice play by Johnny Galloway to get his body. And Sorensen, who was really good in the Lafayette tournament, he'll chip it in. Good job by Harry Sorensen, who does a great job of using his size and his speed. He's got both in spades. Breakout by Littleton. Cormesser will go back off the stick of number 17 for Littleton. Good work by Jeremy Cormesser. Good job in keeping the Littleton to the side. Warra and Galloway with a 2-on-1, almost a 2-on-2. Galloway with a nice. Littleton's gonna. Great job by Johnny Galloway.
Sneaky little backhand.
Great work by Alex Warrott and Johnny Galloway to get a shot on goal.
Yeah, drive the net.
And good play by Galloway to just get it on the backhand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the goalie wasn't really, they didn't even see where the puck was. So
I think Alex Gregory had a goal against Valor or Grandview where he just turned around and used his backhand instead of waiting. It's the coaching term of dusting it off.
Right.
Yep.
Dusting it, yeah.
Dusting it off. Get rid of the puck, shoot it quickly.
Yep.
Cormesser around the side. He'll stop, reverse. Not able to get it out. Littleton behind the net, number 3 for Littleton. Ooh. Puck not able to get out. Shot high by number 14, Walshaw for Littleton. Had a lot of net, but wasn't able to get out. That puck shot into the bench by Jeremy Cormesser. 10:09 remaining in the first period, no score.
Well, so far it's been a little bit of what we expected. I mean, Littleton's going to come out here. They just lost to us in the championship. They want to win. We're missing quite a few players, so that plays into it. But let's look to see if the Cieslak line here can pick it up.
Well, I think in not criticizing the Cieslak line, they're having trouble getting the puck out, which is usually not their issue.
Right.
You want to see them try to get possession and get down there. Ton of talent on that line. Cieslak, Osgood, and McDonough.
Yep.
Osgood behind the net. He's looking for somebody battling with a Littleton player. I don't know that the Raiders have a shot on goal yet. Maybe one?
Maybe one.
Oh, they did have one. It was the play by Johnny Galloway.
Yeah, that backhand.
Play over to Osgood. Oh, he's trying to hit. He's trying to hit. Shot. Nice save by Shea Porter. little bit of a blue line turnover to Menzies. To Menzies of Littleton. Good job by Shea Porter to make that save. He
came out pretty aggressive on his top of his crease.
Shea does a great job coming out of his crease and being aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I've been saying it all broadcast. Pad save by Porter. 2 quick shots on Shea Porter by Littleton. The puck's going to be thrown up the right side. Not going to make it, so not icing. Galloway, Sorensen, and Warrod out for the Raiders. Jack Daly and Jeremy Cormesser. This line had a good last shift, and hopefully they can keep it up. Galloway battling, not able to corral the puck and bring it down.
Yep.
Puck's going to be thrown into the Raiders zone. Jack Daly will pursue. He'll throw it over to Jeremy Cormesser. He'll throw it up the boards, not able to get it out. Littleton doing a good job of forechecking, I think, as we've mentioned. That puck went off the side of the net by number 19, Juan, for Littleton. Good play by Jack Daly to body the Littleton player. And then Jeremy Cormesser takes the puck, he reverses. That's Jeremy's kind of signature move. He likes to do the stop and reverse, and it's very effective. Raiders need to step up, not let this player come out, walk out in front of that, and a save by Shea Porter. One of the Raider defenders got their stick on that shot, and it really
kind of popped up into his.
Kind of popped up. So good play by the Raiders defense. Stein, Otero, and Zickis for the Raiders on the forward line. Worth and Lynch. Puck kept in by Littleton. They throw it back to the point. That's going to be shot over the net in the corner. Good work by Anderson Stein on the boards to the left of Shea Porter. Siegel for Littleton throws it behind the net. Back to number 17. That puck did not get through. Littleton is doing a good job of dropping they're getting a man in the slot area for some scoring chances, and the Raiders are going to have to look to see how they can pick that person up. Bonger for offside.
Yeah.
7:35 remaining in the first period, no score. This game doesn't have quite the intensity that Monday's game did.
No, not quite.
You know, the way the kids played, both teams played, it's tough to kind of replicate that.
Agreed.
Face-off won by Littleton. Walshaw for Littleton will throw it over to his D partner, Daly. McDonough, Cieslak, and Osgood for the Raiders on the forward line.
Need to play that up.
Yep. Puck goes up to Liam Waters. Was trying to hit McDonough. I'd like to see McDonough, Cieslak, and Osgood get their forecheck going.
Yeah, it's been
nice step up by Liam Waters. That went off the Littleton player's stick, so it's not offside. Oh, Osgood had Cieslak. Yeah, puck just kind of didn't quite get to him. Cieslak was all alone in front.
Yeah.
McDonough ran into Menzies for Littleton. McDonough will go to chip in. He'll get a puck and go back to Jack Daly, thrown into the Littleton zone. Osgood on the forecheck. He'll peel away. McDonough will take over on the forecheck. Puck's out to number 11, Menzies. Big hit on Alex Warrop by Castro for Littleton.
That should be icing.
It should be icing, and it will be.
Yeah.
6:25 remaining in the first period. So far, a pretty uneventful first period, Mike.
Yeah, it's been a lot of, for Regis there, a lot of neutral zone play. Not able to really get the forecheck going too effectively. The one time that we did, or a couple times that we did, we had a little bit of zone time, but really it's been minimal.
Face-off won by Alex Warrop. Throw it over to Cormesser. Kind of in his feet, so he chips it back in his zone. Good play by Jeremy to not try to do too much with it. Galloway, Warrot, and Sorensen for the Raiders. And that's offside. Faceoff was won by Warrop, but Littleton gathered it. Number 19, Juan, very big physical player. To Shea Porter's left. Puck is in the corner, number 9 for Littleton. And Warrock will grab the puck and he'll chip it up. Warrock playing center on this line, I believe. Sorensen, that should have been a trip. Should have been a trip.
Yeah, the puck never got out.
But
either.
it wasn't.
Right.
Puck didn't get out. Sorensen was about to be gone with Alex Warrock on a 2-on-1. So Raiders and Hawks battling on the boards. No one's able to get it. Littleton does. Chipped up to number 19, Juan. Good back check by Alex Warrock. This line has played well so far.
Yeah, they generated some pressure.
I would say this has been the Raiders' best line. Not saying anything about the other lines, but this
so
line
far,
has played well. Yeah.
Yeah, so far. No doubt.
Harry Sorensen and Johnny Galloway using their sides. Number 9, Ryan Oxenrider for Littleton on the right side. Littleton reversed it back to Siegel. A shot, nice save by Shea Porter, staying home. There's a little bit of traffic in front. Another shot, another save by Shea Porter. Chipped up. That's going to be icing on the Raiders.
Yeah.
So Shea Porter so far making a bunch of saves, and he appears to be absolutely ready to go.
Yeah, no, he's dialed in.
He's probably got 10 shots on goal.
Yeah, I'd say roughly 10 to 12 shots. So yeah, he's definitely, starting to feel the puck, and probably more than he'd like. But
I think that the music choice, they're big fans of David Bowie. I don't know if you guys know this, but Mike McDonough, huge David Bowie fan.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a David Bowie song. I don't even know.
We Can Be Heroes.
There you go.
Just
there
for
you
a
go.
day.
Yeah. Big fan of that song.
Part of my job, I say in air quotes, is to try to see if I can get either Mike or John.
Catch us off guard.
Catch him off guard.
Yeah.
Nice face-off win by Anthony Otero. I almost called him Jeremy, I swear. There should be like a jar, and I get fined every time I call Anthony Otero Jeremy.
Yeah,
I don't know if that'd be a good idea, because Mark probably wouldn't go to college. Mark probably couldn't go to college. Good hit by Anderson Stein, number 28 for the Raiders. Zikas, Otero, and Stein out for the Raiders. Liam Waters and Ryder Worth for the on defense. Tristan Choi, who is shifty. Oh boy, the Raiders almost deflected that puck in their own net.
Yep.
Puck goes back to the Littleton defender. He'll chip it up. Hollingsworth, number 17, throw it back. It's in the Raiders zone. Raiders able to get it out. Littleton will throw it back to their D. Hollingsworth, number 17 for Littleton on the right side. Shot, another nice save by Shea Porter. That was a partial screen, Mike, and it got through. And I'll tell you right now, Shea Porter looks really good.
Yeah, his position was perfect.
Nice pass by Vinny Cieslak. Like to see this line get going and see what they can do.
Yep. We need to get this forecheck going.
Yep.
Which Avery's doing a good job of right now.
Avery Osgood forechecking almost by himself. Vinny Cieslak following the Littleton defender. This line keeping the puck in. McDonough, Cieslak, and Osgood. McDonough was trying to get the puck off. He just didn't have quite enough time. Littleton player loses an edge over to Osgood. See if he can find Cieslak. Raiders just need to be a little bit quicker.
Yep.
Daly at left D, Lynch at right D. That puck's not going to be icing. I don't think it's going to make it there. Not going to be icing. I don't know if they didn't.
I think it should have been.
Another big save by Shea Porter on the glove save. On the pad save. The Raiders looking a little lackadaisical right now, a little too casual.
Oh.
That should be. They're not going to call icing because that's probably fair play.
Yeah.
They could have called too many men. What they did was they let that go, saying that the Littleton player could have played it, didn't, and he didn't play it because he would have gotten a penalty. So,
not
like to see the Raiders step up, put a little more fire in their game right now. Number 19, Juan for Littleton, shot goal.
First goal. Yeah.
That puck was shot on the outside post.
Yeah, it's a tough one to track.
And just went in. You could hear it kind of ding off the post.
Yeah.
Great shot by number 19, Juan, for Littleton, and not at all Shea Porter's fault.
No, that was a tough one. I mean, the angle was slightly screened. I mean, that was far post. That was a tough one.
And the Raiders are not exactly. The Raiders are not exactly playing a inspired game right now.
No, there's not a lot of heart.
I don't want to be negative, but there's not a lot of inspiration. And Shea's probably got 10, 12 shots this period.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's clearly been their best player so far.
Yep.
Johnny Galloway will dump the puck in the zone. Warrot will pursue. I think, this line has looked good.
Yeah.
So we'll hope that the other Regis players can get their game going and get things going. Shea's been good. The Warrot, Galloway, Sorensen line has also been good.
Yep. I think we just got to move the puck a little bit quicker, Chris. I think we're taking a little bit too long to make decisions.
Waters throws the puck, and that's going to be offside by a mile.
Yeah.
A mile. I'm not exaggerating. I never do that.
No, that was at least a mile.
.120 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Littleton over your Regis Raiders.
Well, one thing is very obvious is this is far less physical than.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a different game.
No, I mean, they're not even hitting.
Zikis, Otero, and Anderson Stein for the Raiders. Puck behind the Littleton net. Anderson Stein going to shoot it. Just so one thing is, this Littleton team is fast and quick. So you have maybe a half second, quarter second less to shoot the puck. You just have. By the time you think you should have shot the puck, it's too late.
Exactly.
Number 12, Choi for Littleton. He's looking.
Good defense there.
Yeah. Ooh. Big hit on big hit on Tristan Choi by Anderson Stein. Zikis will pursue. Zikis and Tristan Choi were teammates last year.
Okay.
Good hit by Anderson Stein. That's something that you can bring to your team. Littleton player walking in, shoots wide. That was Hollingsworth for Littleton. 4 seconds remaining in the first period, and we're going to end this period 1-0 Littleton.
Yeah. All right, getting ready to drop the puck here in the second period.
Well, maybe Littleton's trying to fire up Vincent Cieslak by playing St. Vincent. It appeared as though the Littleton player just basically tomahawked Osgood's stick out of his hands.
Is that his knee stick?
I don't know. That was a stick.
Yeah.
McDonald with the puck trying to chip it up.
Ah.
I think there's a saying, you know, let sleeping. You need to let. That puck went in the net.
It did after they
blew the whistle.
Yeah, I think it was after
I think there's a saying, let sleeping Osgood sleep. Let sleeping Osgood lie.
There you go.
Shea with a very emphatic no goal sign.
Yeah, he's like, no way. I had it.
No soup for you. 1 year.
Did it again. In case Littleton wasn't sure.
Fans of Seinfeld. No soup for you. 1 year.
Yeah, right.
All right.
And that's into the bench.
As we try to get back to hockey from Seinfeld references.
Right. Exactly.
Galloway, Sorensen, and Warrot for the Raiders. Worth and Jeremy Cormesser. So all freshman defense.
Okay.
Jeremy Cormesser will chip it up along the boards, not able to get it out. Thrown over to McGinty, number 18. Good play by Cornmesser to get it out. Well, to move it up, not able to do anything with it. Warrot trying to throw it up to Sorensen. Johnny Galloway with a forecheck. Good job by Warrot. He'll get it back to Sorensen. Raiders not able to get the puck deep on Littleton at all. Number 9, Oxenrider over number 17, Hollingsworth. Puck shot wide by McGinty, number 18.
I mean, Littleton's just doing a great job of pinching, keeping his pucks where they want them to go. I mean,
Sorensen with a puck. I'd like to see the Raiders try to get some more shots on that.
Just throw it at the net. I mean, just throw it at the net.
Good job by Alex Warrot to fight through that check and get the puck. It's going to go back to Daly, who will just throw it up the boards rather than run the risk. It's a smart play by Jack. The risk is you try to get the puck on net and you hit somebody's shin pad and they're gone on a breakaway.
That happens.
Yep,
recently.
14 Lynch throws it in. Not able to get it deep. Thrown up to Littleton. It's number 9, Oxenrider. Puck was off his stick. Thrown up to the Littleton player.
Ooh.
And Zikas is going to break. Raiders got a 3-on-1 here. Zikas shoots. Stein throws it in front. Goal!
There we go. Actually, I don't know if you saw that, Chris, but the Littleton player, in an effort to clear it, shot it right into his goalie's pad, which then came out, and we got the rebound. Right there, he shot it into his.
No.
Right before that, but yeah, we got the rebound.
That's a goal by Lucas Zikas.
Good for him.
1-1 Raiders with 5:40 remaining in. Listen to the second period. I think what we're doing is we're doing an ice cut halfway through.
Are we?
That's why it's 5:40. So it's 1-1.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. Well, even though we're madly outshot, you get traffic in front of that net, and anything can happen.
Yep, great job by the Otero, Zikas, and Stein line.
Yep.
Puck over to Worth. He's not able to corral it. He's going to throw it back over up the boards to Lucas Zikas. Puck. Raiders not able to get it out. Good play by Ratterworth to use his glove and get it. And Zikas almost had a breakaway. Otero's going to have a break.
Fire it.
Good stick by number 14, Walshaw. Raiders need to try to shoot the puck just a little bit earlier. Just like a half second, quarter second, if that such a thing exists. I'm sure it does. Just a little bit quicker.
So, yeah.
When you play faster teams, you lose time in terms of shooting and passing the puck. That's the big drawback. Zikas, who's had a great shift so far, way offside.
Yeah.
So Stein went offside, but Zikas is trying to make one little more move. But Lucas Zikas is a jack of all trades, Mike.
Yeah, no, it's, you know what, this is like a tool that we've got tonight, and when we need him.
And Mike means that tool in a nice way.
Oh, he's not a jerk. Yeah, no, he's a nice guy. Great fella.
not like a tool.
Yeah, not like that kind of tool.
Yeah, not like a tool.
Yeah.
But like a tool.
Like a useful tool for the team.
A useful tool, like a Swiss Army knife.
I should have said that. I thought about that, but then tool came out of my mouth. So
McDonough on the left side. He'll chip it into the Raiders zone. Like to see this line get going.
Yeah, they got to get some pressure going here.
McDonough looking, trying to find someone. He'll reverse it over to Cieslak. Back to Kornmesser. That puck did not. I don't think that puck ever got through, but good idea by Jeremy to throw it through and try to get the puck on net. Throws it over. Oh!
I thought they went in.
No, the net was off. Great pass by Cieslak to Osgood. I don't think I'm saying anything that's at the detriment of the other lines, but this is the Raiders' most talented in terms of offense line, and you'd like to see them kind of get it going.
Pick it up, yeah. Well, that shift so far, looking better.
Apparently the music director is a big fan of Madonna, early 80s Madonna.
You got some interesting selections.
Yeah, Cieslak behind the net. Maybe she's got the Desperately Seeking Susan soundtrack. I don't know, on cassette.
She's looking it up right now.
Cieslak tying up Littleton player. Osgood looking, trying to find something to do. Good play by Osgood to not just throw it in front of that. Over to Worth. Like to see him rip it. He's got to shoot a little quicker. Like to see Porter play it. Oh, he's got to play it. Good play by Shea to stop it. Another big save. Shot, another save by Porter. Another save by Porter. Three saves by Shea Porter on that play.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, having a son as a goalie, how comfortable is your son coming out and playing those pucks?
So every goalie's different. I think Mark would have played that, but if you've watched the Raiders this year, Mark's played a few pucks this year where he's swung and missed, and it's led to goals. Yeah, the way that Shea played that was more conservative, but Littleton didn't get a goal. So, ultimately, how you played is determined by the results, and Littleton didn't get a goal. So
hey, fair enough.
It's a comfort level for the goalies in terms of what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, and you don't want them jumping out if they're not. All day.
Littleton will throw it back. Number 19, I believe it's Hayden Wan, or Jaden. My apologies. Behind the Raiders net. No penalties called so far in this game.
I was about to knock on wood there.
Yeah, knock on wood. That was close. Warrot got Sorensen. Oh, Sorensen just missed. So Warrot had Sorensen to his left. Nice pass by Alex Warrot over to Sorensen. Good look.
Yep.
Harry was looking to go high. Maybe high glove side on a Littleton goal, and he just missed. He may have missed by a lot. I'm really not sure. Sorensen again with the puck.
See how much he's got left in the tank here.
Nice deke by Sorensen. Oh, and he's not able to get a nice play by the Littleton defender. Back to Waters. Like to see him shoot it. Puck doesn't get through. Good shift by this line. Harry Sorensen's had a great shift on this one. Nice play by the Littleton defender, unfortunately, to dive and block the crossing pass.
Yep.
Warrot will throw it back. Warrot, Stein, and Galloway. I think that's over to Waters. He'll shoot.
Ooh.
Good look. Oh, good big save by Littleton goal. A good shift by this line. Galloway, Stein, and Warrot. Great shift so far. Warrot with a long shift out for Otero. Littleton kind of having trouble getting the puck out on their own. Glove by Daly. I suspect if he'd let that go, it probably would have gone all the way down.
Yeah,
but over to Kornmesser. He'll chip it in behind the Littleton goal with 1:36 remaining in the, I don't know what period this is, like the second out of 4.
Yeah, I don't even know what.
And I know what you're thinking. You don't normally have 4 periods in hockey, but we are.
Yeah.
Littleton with speed. They'll break it out. Number 9, Oxenrider. He'll go trying to go wide. He'll throw it out, not able to get it out. Good defense by, I believe that was Liam Lynch. Stein will pick it up and throw it out. Raiders not able to get out. 1:11 remaining in the game. And number 11, Menzies, another save by Shea that barely got through, but he was on his post. And Shea's played a great game so far.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's hard for a goalie when He did not play the last 4 games of that tournament, and he has been ready for this game. Puck's chipped up. Zikas with speed. Like to see him just blast it here. Good good play by Lucas Zikas to get the puck on net.
And, and get an offensive zone faceoff, right? So it's,
Smart play by Zikas to move the puck down, shoot it on the goalie, make the goalie make saves. If he makes a mistake, you got a goal.
Exactly.
Osgood, Cieslak, and McDonough forward for the Raiders. Waters and Worth.
I'll tell you one thing, Chris. I think what I've noticed is when we've activated our defense, such as right there with Vinny, we've gotten a lot more opportunities.
Yep. Puck not able to be kept in by Ryder Worth. Littleton will break it out. Good play by Ryder Worth to knock the puck away from number 12, Tristan Choi, over to Siegel. That puck hit his shin pad, did not get through. Good work by the Raiders. Oh, that's a goal.
Just over his head. Yeah, just over his shoulder.
Yep. So I think that's a goal by number 12, Tristan Choi for Littleton. Puck was shot high over the shoulder of Shea Porter. Despite the fact that it's 2-1, they've only scored 2 goals, and Porter's played really well. This game, I don't know what the shots are. The Raiders can't have more than 10 shots.
No, if that.
And I guess Littleton's got 18, close to 20.
Probably double,
Yeah. I don't know the Raiders even have 10 shots. One thing that probably, hurts the Raiders a little bit is that this Littleton team plays a lot of games. They play in the Central States League. They play some games in Colorado. They probably play 30-40% more games. And the Raiders are looking a little tired, especially with only 3 lines.
3 lines, yeah, that doesn't help either.
And, Littleton not so much. But if you're the coaching staff, you're probably happy. There's a lot more to like than to dislike.
Yeah, man.
All right, everybody. Well, we're back. There was we had kind of it's almost like soccer. We did like a period and a half. We break at the middle.
Yeah.
They did an ice cut halfway through the second period. So we're gonna have 8 minutes remaining in the 8 minutes remaining in the second period, and then we'll play the third period. So 2-1 Littleton. Very good period, actually very good game by Shea Porter.
Oh yeah, Shea's been outstanding. I mean,
Yeah,
really.
Shea's done really well. This game, this could be a different game, but for the way that Shea has played. So, I'd like to see the Raiders pick it up a little bit in terms of intensity.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lack of. I mean, energy's been low.
Yeah,
it took us the majority of the first period just to figure out how to play hockey. I mean, it's just, you know, and I know the kids, they know that this game doesn't count, whatever, but you'd still like to see them play hard out there.
All right, face-off won by the Raiders, and Alex Warrott will shoot the puck out of the rink.
Out of the rink.
Yep. And the face-off will be just outside the blue line near the Raiders bench. I suspect right now Alex is feeling like an outcast. Warrott winning the face-off, throws it back to Jeremy Cormass, throw it over to Daly. Daly gloves the puck, throws it up to Harry Sorensen, who flashed during this second period for the Raiders. Johnny Galloway on the right side with the puck, try to throw it out. Puck goes off the net. And puck will be thrown out by Littleton to number 17, Hollingsworth. Shot, saved by Shea Porter. Good job by Shea to stop that puck. Puck's thrown in the attaboy Jeremy.
Well,
attaboy Jeremy.
Bracing himself for the check, and I think he reversed check.
Jeremy Cormaster about to get a big hit by number 18 McGinty for Littleton, and Jeremy stayed on his feet, knocked the Littleton player McGinty down. So sometimes you get more than you bargain for, Mike.
Exactly. I think Jeremy was expecting to get hit pretty hard.
Galloway coming down with Warrott, 2-on-1. Shot by Galloway, save, shot by Waters. This is a really good shift early on in this. I don't know what period to call this.
I don't know, it's like the fourth period, I think.
The third period out of 4. Raiders will throw it out to Osgood. That was Warrott trying to hit Osgood, wasn't able to. This has been a great shift by Alex Warrott in particular.
Yeah, for sure.
Puck hops over the stick of Liam Waters. Not going to be icing. Refs blow it off. Because I think it went right over the stick or maybe under the stick. Puck to Shea Porter's left. Go back to Cieslak. Throws it out, gets it off the skate. Osgood will chase. He'll forecheck. Get the puck behind the net. Let's see if the Raiders can try to get the puck out in front. McDonough wheeling. He's trying to hit Vinny Cieslak, not able to. Number 16 for Littleton. Over to number 14, Walshaw is a defenseman. Shot, missed the net to Porter's blocker side. Puck goes out. McDonough's going to have a partial breakaway. Let's see if he can get it. Goal by Sean McDonough!
Wow. Drive the net, buddy.
Mike doesn't really know what to say or do.
I didn't know if that was like the net came off. I couldn't tell what was going on there.
Littleton goalie is down. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I was about to say that was actually kind of maybe he's not hurt.
So it's going to be 2-2 this game. Littleton goalie.
Are they going back to Toronto to check to see if there was an incident with the goalie maybe, or the net came off? No.
I don't think so, because the referee's at center ice and he's gesturing over to the Littleton players to come to center ice. So great play by Sean McDonough, the pride of Mike and Beth McDonough, to get that puck. Just a great move, and it's great to see Sean with goals in 2 games in a row, because Sean's got a ton of talent. Not sure what we're discussing here. Refs are saying we call it a goal, so.
I guess, yeah.
And you don't have any challenges in whatever this is.
Yeah. Well, the goalie looks like he's all right.
Goalie looks okay for Littleton. He took a little bit of a hit.
Yeah.
So 2-2, nice play by Sean McDonough to get the goal. 5:26 remaining in whatever this period is that we're calling it.
2 point something?
2.5.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. 2.5. Puck goes over to Daly, who tries to chip it up to Zikas. Back to Daly, who will throw it up to Zikas.
Pass.
Zikas strong on the puck, able to get it into the Raiders zone, the Littleton zone. Stein, Otero, and Zikas for the Raiders. This line's done a really good job. All three lines in particular, you know, with 3 lines, and Raiders used to 4 lines. Lynch struggling a little bit with that puck, not able to get it out. Bailed out. Otero almost gone with his speed. Good play by Anthony Otero to get the puck out. Shot goal.
That's a beautiful pass there by the Littleton player.
Tristan Choi to, I don't know who.
If he turns around, I can see number 5.
Number 5 for Littleton, that's going to be Castro. Choi to Castro to make it 3-2. Not a damn thing that Shea could have done. It's just a good hockey play by Littleton. With 4:30 remaining in period 2.5. That puck should be icing, and it will be.
Yeah. Unlike the adult leagues, they actually do call icing here. So anybody who plays adult hockey knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they don't call icing because they want to keep the clock moving.
Yeah.
They get paid by the game. So the fewer icings they call, the sooner they're back in their car going home.
Nobody needs icing more than the adult leagues. We're not getting any younger.
Number 19, Juan for Littleton. He'll toe drag. Nice step up by Liam Waters to keep Juan to the outside. Liam Waters had a really, I mean, he had a great game on two great games on Monday, especially the championship game, and he's continued that here today.
Yeah.
Galloway, Sorensen, and Warrock for the Raiders. Warrock was trying to hit Sorensen, who was streaking through the middle, not able to get it out. Raiders have played a good game. Just hope they don't get a little bit happy with only being down a goal.
Yeah, for sure.
John Osgood is amazing. I don't know if you guys know that, but an amazing litigator, great color man, and he's helping us out with the production on the game today.
Exactly.
Raiders need to get back and help out their defense. Thrown up the boards by Warrock. Big hit on Galloway. That puck's going to go in on the Littleton goalie. Sorensen will chase him. Nice play by the Littleton goalie to play the puck. Shows you the effectiveness or why it's important that goalies can handle the puck and play the puck.
Yep.
Thrown over to 19-1. Littleton looks like they're getting a little bit of momentum here on the Raiders. Puck goes back behind the net. Number 11, Menzies, was open, but good play by Vinny Cieslak to stop the puck. Cieslak, Osgood, and McDonough for the Raiders. Excuse me, Sorensen hasn't come off yet. Puck's gloved by Porter. Porter with a forearm shiver blocker. Yeah, get out of my crease, dude. Sorensen and Cieslak, we're going to have a 2-on-1. Cieslak will come down. I'd like to see him shoot it. He tried to shoot it, but number 8 Siegel for Littleton got his stick in the shooting lane. Big hit on Cieslak. I get the impression that Littleton knows that Cieslak, nice save by Shea Porter. I get the impression that Littleton knows that the Cieslak, Osgood, and McDonough line is the number 1 line.
Yeah, well, I'm about to say that, Chris. Like, I think they're matching.
That's exactly it. Yeah,
they're absolutely doing that. I mean, it's not a coincidence. I mean, I think they figured that out. I mean, they've played us. You know, this is the 3rd game, as you said, right? That we played this Littleton team. I think they know who our players are.
Yep. Face-off one by Vinny Cieslak, tries to throw it out, not able to get it out behind the Littleton net. Cieslak will gather it, tries to reverse it to McDonough, not able to. Raiders not able to get it out. Lynch on the boards, battling, gets it to McDonough. McDonough chips it out. That should not be icing, but it's going to be called.
Yeah, I thought the Littleton player got a stick on it, but who knows?
It's a tricky call, Mike.
It's tricky, and I'm not a referee. I'm not a trained referee.
It's tricky.
There we go. I like that, Chris. I did that.
Okay. Daly throws the puck behind the net. Sorry, I'm blocked by
the darn videographer.
Yeah.
Gosh, why can't he just get out of the way?
Cieslak with the puck. Tries to chip up to Osgood. That went right through the stick. That's not going to be icing. Osgood chasing. Don't know if that's the new stick for Avery Osgood. Nice step by Cieslak. Cieslak's going to have a break. Oh, great save. Oh, they're going to call they're going to call that the puck was stopped. I don't think it ever got over.
No, it never actually went over the line.
Great play by Vincent Cieslak and Avery Osgood. I mean, Cieslak
did everything but score there.
Yeah, so. great save by the Littleton goalie.
Sean's just trying to do what he did last time. If I just take the goalie out, push it in. It's like
we will endeavor to find out the name of the Littleton goalie. It's 35.
35.
Back to Waters. Throw it through. Way to get it through by Liam. Nice play by Liam to not hit his shin pad and get it through.
Right.
You're better off not hitting you're better off just throwing it wide than hitting a shin pad.
Right.
Pass up to Oxenrider by Siegel. Nice step up by number 8, Waters. Number 12, Choi for Littleton. Reverses back to McGinty. We'll look up, step up by Waters, who has picked up where he left off last weekend in terms of playing.
Offsides, maybe?
Playing strong, and that should be offsides.
Offsides, I guess. I don't know.
All right, well, 40 seconds remaining in period 2.5. And there is a whistle, I think maybe an issue with a face-off irregularity.
It's a good description.
Yeah. Anthony Otero at center for the Raiders, along with Lucas Zickis and Anderson Stein. Nice win by Zickis, who I don't think he's probably gotten a whole lot of face-off practice this year.
No.
Probably not.
That might be his third of the year. Second of the year.
Puck goes behind the net. You'd like to see the Raiders try to get into this last period just down a goal.
Right.
Try to kill this off.
There we go.
Stein with the puck. Throw it up the boards. Takes a big hit from number 11, Menzies, who's the team captain for Littleton.
Get it up out of the zone. There we go.
Puck in Otero skates. He wasn't getting it out. 4 seconds remaining in this period. And that is going to end it.
Oh, jeez.
So we're going to go into the third period, 3-2 Littleton. Well, thanks to our production crew, we figured out the goalie for Littleton is number 35, Tanner Wild.
There we go.
So we're going to go into the last period, 3-2 Littleton. Raiders have scored a couple of opportunistic goals.
Yep.
I'd like to see them get another goal tied up. Face-off won by Littleton, thrown back into the zone. Ryder Worth will pursue. Cieslak, Osgood, and McDonough for the Raiders. That's going to be icing on the Raiders.
Yeah.
With a whopping 13 seconds elapsed in the third and final period. I will say this, Mike.
Yeah.
I think there was a little bit of concern that this game was going to be chippy, and I don't know that potentially somebody's going to get hurt, and that just hasn't borne out at all, which is good.
I think it's like a cool-off period. I think they had a good cool-off period.
Yep. Puck over to Osgood on the right side. He'll stop, curl, trying to find Cieslak. That's McDonough. Excuse me. McDonough behind the net. McDonough will look back. He's going to throw it back to Waters.
Oh.
Puck's in the shin pad. Raiders need to get back. Number 19, Jaden Wan, large human being. He's looking, he's curling, looking for help. Not able to get any. Littleton will go behind the net. Chip it back to number 4, Daly on defense.
That's a swing and a miss, Chris.
Yep, and Walshaw, number 14. Osgood had a 2-on-1 with McDonough, and just there. Puck just kind of bounced over
the stick. Yeah.
Yep. Puck just kind of bounced over the stick. So puck's thrown into the Littleton zone behind the net. Warrott, Galloway, and Sorensen for the Raiders. I don't know if Johnny Galloway got tripped or not. That's not Galloway with a dangle.
That's actually Harry, I think.
Yeah, sorry. Sorensen with a dangle.
No, Harry Galloway. I'm kidding.
I can't. Harry Galloway, Jeremy Otero, Anthony Lynch. And Shea will cover that up.
Why not
Smart
just
play.
snow your old goalie?
Yes.
That's the spirit.
Can we?
There you go.
Right now, Shea's saying to Jeremy, like, dude,
come on,
what are you doing? Come on.
He's like, cover the puck quicker. Darn it.
Face-off won by Anthony Otero, who does a very good job of face-offs. Nice play by Lucas Zikas to tie up the Littleton player to get the puck out. Stein, Stein, Zikas, and
Harry Galloway. No, I think Harry Galloway's off the ice now, Chris.
This is Mike making fun of me. Long overdue.
Right? Let's have fun with it.
Stein, Zikas, and Otero for the Raiders. Mike can take it and he can dish it out too.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not doing play-by-play, so.
Yeah. Stein will stay in front of Littleton net. That puck's thrown out to Waters. Nice play by Liam Waters. Your Raiders boys are going to be tired.
Yeah, for sure.
There's only one kid who's not going to be tired after this game. It's a quiz, Mike. One kid. Only one kid's not going to be tired.
Last name Brousseau?
Indeed. That it is. Ding, ding, ding. You win.
Right.
All right, Osgood, McDonough, and Cieslak for the Raiders. This line is due.
Yep.
Sean's got a goal, but they're due for another one. Good forecheck by the Raiders behind the Littleton net. McDonough will throw it out to Waters. The puck was kind of bouncing.
We won't blame him for that.
Yeah, puck was bouncing a little bit. So
yeah.
Osgood tried to chip it in. Big hit on Osgood by Grant Walshaw. And they're discussing summer plans. Puck's thrown out. And McDonough with speed. I think he can go around.
Ooh, that looked like a penalty.
And Osgood is going to, I think Osgood is going to get the retaliation penalty on McDonough.
Well, I guess you call that standing up for your teammate, so
yep.
we'll let that one go. At least we will. I don't know about the coaches, but we'll let that one go.
The following opinion expressed by the play-by-play are not authorized or approved by the coaching staff.
Right.
I'm totally fine with Avery Osgood stepping up for Sean there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm totally fine with that.
Yep.
That's close to a kneeing, and I don't know. It's hard for us to see from here, but
yeah, difficult to see.
When you see these kids stand up for each other, you know that this is a team and they're playing for each other. So.
Yep. No, I'm generally okay with those types of penalties. You know, we're not the ones out there on the ice.
Nice play by play by Harry Sorensen, not Harry Galloway. Mike almost hit Warrot to go deep, kind of over the middle.
Yep.
Menzies over to the Littleton player. Good
Great
job
save
by Shea Porter. And if you watch this replay, he's way out, both feet out of the blue paint on the stop. 12 minutes remaining in the third period. 1:29 remaining in the power play for Littleton. Face off one by Littleton over to McGinty. Daly over to McGinty. They'll reverse, throw it back behind the net to, I believe that's number 3, Roebuck. 1:18 remaining in the power play for Littleton. They're going to take their time. McGinty, number 18, throws it over in the corner to Roebuck. Back behind the Raiders' net. Roebuck taking his time. Looking to find somebody to pass. The Raiders doing a good job of getting him goal.
Nice goal. Yeah.
That appeared to be a one-timer.
Yeah.
See in the replay.
Yep.
Yep, just a good play, good shot.
Shea didn't even see it, I don't think.
No. So 4-2 Littleton. So Warrot, Galloway, and Sorensen out for the Raiders. Waters and Kornmesser. Raiders are being a little passive here.
A little is putting it mildly. They're being pretty darn passive right now. Could be tired. Who knows?
No doubt.
Only 3 lines.
Sorensen will get the puck. He'll hold it. Not able to get it out. 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Good stick by Johnny Galloway. Shot saved by Porter, goal.
Yeah. Well, the way that Littleton's been playing, quite frankly, Chris, I mean, you know, we're a little bit fortunate that they went up by a few more goals earlier in this game. I mean, Shea had been playing so well, but what's happening here is I'm seeing a lot of traffic in front of him and second chances, that kind of thing. It's hard from his perspective. You know, if you can't see these clearly.
Well, and what you ask a goalie to do is you ask a goalie to make the first save, which is what Shea did.
Yep.
And the Raiders did not pick up the Littleton player in front of the net. And that's why it's a goal.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
5-2 with 10:50 remaining in the third period.
Yeah, we're not talking either out there.
No.
Not very much.
Stein on the boards, hit, tries to chip it up. Puck's thrown wide by Littleton. Raiders pretty casual right now.
Yeah.
Puck's thrown out of the zone with 10:18 remaining in the third period. Otero will pursue. Tries to get his stick in the lane. Good play by Lucas Zigas. Shot, blocker save by Littleton goalie Tanner Wild. Puck is over in the corner. Nobody's able to advance it. Behind the net, Zickis with a forecheck. Good work with Lucas Zickis. Littleton not able to break it out. Good stick play by Jack Daly, I believe.
Yeah.
Littleton will wheel. Raiders giving Littleton all kinds of space. That's offside. Well, that was offside.
Looked like it. Yeah.
Number 5, Daly chipping it up to Osgood. And Littleton will get a penalty on Osgood.
Yeah, not so much for the check, but hands came up pretty high there.
Yep. I think if he kept his hands down, he would have got a penalty.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder probably would have been a clean check, but we'll take it.
Well, let's see if the Raiders can get back on the board with a goal. Still a lot of hockey left,
No, I mean,
Mike. 9:20 remaining in the third period.
Right.
I know the kids. I know the kids on the ice. They love Billy Joel. That's their generation's music.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
John's always telling me about how he loves.
Yeah.
You know, The Stranger. Yeah, all that.
Yeah. I mean, Piano Man is probably Mark's favorite song ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. All right. Well, the Raiders have a power play while Mike and I talk about Billy Joel.
Right.
McDonough at the point. This is the first power play of the game. Shot by Cieslak. And Vinny's banging a stick. He knows this goalie well for Littleton.
Yeah.
If he can see the puck, he's probably going to handle it on his glove side.
Yeah, there's no traffic in front of him at all. So.
All right, so 9 minutes remaining in the game. 1:39 remaining in the power play. Back to McDonough. Goes chip it over to Osgood. Back to McDonough. Shot very high. Very high. Yep. Back to Cieslak behind the net.
Littleton's definitely giving us room.
Over to Osgood, yep. Cieslak behind the net. Littleton player falls down. Shot.
Oh, great opportunity there.
Zickis just missed. Nice pass by Cieslak to Zickis in front of the net. Osgood with a nice step up. Not able to keep it in. Number 12, Choi for Littleton. Nice stick by Sean McDonough. Nice back check on Choi. Behind the net to McDonough. He'll stop, curl, reverse, give the puck to Cieslak. Cieslak will break it out. Over to Osgood with speed. Osgood will get in. Ooh. Just wasn't able to get the puck in. Now he does. And then Liam Waters deep in the Littleton zone. Behind the net, over to, not sure who that was.
Yeah.
Osgood out there, back over to McDonough on the right side. Back over to Cieslak, over to Warrott. Warrott not able to control the puck. Raiders power play not as efficient as you'd like. That puck goes into the Littleton player's skate. I will tell you folks, with 7:22 remaining, this has not been the cleanest hockey game. Johnny Galloway on the left side. Johnny Galloway dangles. Nice play by Johnny to get the puck through.
Yeah, didn't get much on it, but lucky to get anything on net there.
Great job by Johnny Galloway to get the puck through and create a scoring chance. The puck goes back to Jeremy Kortmesser. He'll turn. He's looking for somebody to pass the puck to. We'll throw it over to number 14, his defensive partner, Liam Lynch. On the left side, Liam not able to get it out. Back to Kortmesser. Kortmesser will throw it out to.
Ooh, good luck there.
It's a good idea by Johnny Galloway. Was trying to hit Anthony Otero. I swear I almost called him Jeremy.
Jeremy Otero.
Jeremy Otero.
Yep. Love that kid.
Yeah. Yeah. You won't see him in the on the roster though. No.
Nah, it's kind of a late ad today.
Jack Daly behind the net with 6:23 remaining in the game. Over to Harry Sorensen, who's going to wheel. Harry trying to use his size and length. Back to number 6. 16 for Littleton. Shot, good save by Shea Porter. Out in front of his net. The score of this game is not indicative of how Shea has played, Mike.
No, not at all. No, he's played a great game.
It's tough for goalies. You know, one goalie, you know, gets a little bit hot, and the other one has to kind of watch, and that's what happened this weekend.
Small opportunity there.
Yeah, and Shea's played really well tonight. This game would be, you know, much more than a 5-2 game, but for how Shea has played. Puck goes down right of Worth, over to Jack Daly. Jack Daly trying to hit Vinny Cieslak. Picked up by Anderson Stein. I think Cieslak changed for Otero. Littleton coming in with time and space. Good stick, good poke check by Jack Daly to get the puck out. 5:29 remaining in the game. Puck thrown out to number 9 Oxenrider for Littleton. He's going to shoot. Vinny Cieslak gets his stick in the shooting lane, deflects the puck away. Worth over to Stein. Puck goes off Stein's stick. Nice step out by Daly. Ryan Oxenrider throws the puck on. Don't know why that wasn't.
Well, I've seen a few of those, Chris, in the last year or two where referee made the goalie play it, and I don't agree with that at all.
Osgood is going to have a partial breakaway with Warrot. Tries to get over to Warrot, but a good defensive play by Littleton.
Yep.
Avery's quick, and that just kind of gives you a sense for how quick the Littleton team is in terms of team speed. Number 19, Nathan Wan. Good play by, I believe that's Liam Waters. Lynch gets the puck, throws over the side. That's going to be out. Osgood with a head of steam. We'll see if he can try to get a shot on net. Not able to get a shot on net. McDonough will curl. And this is a function of where the Regis players are a little bit tired.
Yeah, they're definitely.
They're used to playing with 4 lines. They're playing with 3.
Yep.
And that means 25% more shifts.
God damn. Oh, sorry.
That's embarrassing that you don't call anything on that shit. Embarrassing.
So big hit on.
A series of big hits there, Chris.
Yeah.
I only see a Littleton player in the box at the moment. So it looks like they're only penalizing now. Well, luckily it doesn't look like anybody got hurt, which is good, because there's some pretty big hitting going on there.
So Littleton, number 18, is going to have a penalty, 2 minutes. Well, we're starting to get back to where we were earlier on Monday.
Let's hope the rest of the game can be somewhat clean.
Yeah. I'll say this. You don't want anybody to get hurt.
No.
The problem is that when players start running and start hitting and start getting their emotions up, that's when somebody gets hurt. And, you know. So 3:40 remaining in the game. Regis with a power play. Sorensen will take it in. Dangling. Like to see him try to shoot the puck. Sorensen will on the point. Back over to Sorensen. He'll try to reverse it over to Worth behind the net. And that puck's going to be chipped out. It's not going to be icing. Johnny Galloway will gather the puck with 3 minutes remaining in the game, 53 seconds remaining in the power play. Galloway looking to hit somebody in the middle of the ice. He's not able to. Number 11, Menzies, coming down on Galloway. Great work by Johnny Galloway to get his stick in the shooting lane. Max Menzies is a really good hockey player, and Johnny got his stick in there and prevented him. Menzies was trying to reverse to try to go across and then shoot across the grain on Shea, and Galloway got his stick in there. Great play by Johnny Galloway. Wara pursuing. That's seemed offside to me. Siegel behind the net. Cieslak with the puck. Skating up. Cieslak around the Littleton defender. Over to Galloway. He's looking for somebody to pass the puck to. He reverses it to Cieslak. Shot. Oh, great.
Nice shot. Great save.
Great play. Great play by Avery Osgood. Great save by Littleton goalie Tanner Wild. And Avery reluctantly gives him a little bit of a tap. Like
a love tap.
Nice save, dude.
Yeah. Good positioning there by the goalie.
Great save by the Littleton goalie Wild. Otero, Stein, and Zickes for the Raiders. Nice play by Luka Zickes. Almost got the puck through. This line has played well. Cashner, number 5 for Littleton. Shot, goal. Just too many options for him there. Kind of a 2-on-1.
Not much Shea could really do there.
No, kind of a 2-on-1, and Shea had to respect the
shot,
the passing lane.
Yeah. Tough one.
So with 1:36 remaining, it's 6-2 Littleton. Puck back to Kornmesser. He'll chip it up the boards. Thrown up. That's going to be icing on Littleton with 1:20.
See if we can get through the rest of this game here, injury-free and hopefully penalty-free.
Yep.
We'll be right back at it again tomorrow. So.
Yep. I suspect this game's gonna be a little bit different with Eddie Barnes, Alex Gregory, and Jake Kroll back.
Will we have the majority of them back tomorrow night, Chris?
Yep, I believe so.
Okay.
Puck shot high off the. I believe that was deflected by a Regis player.
Yeah.
1:09 remaining in the game. Cieslak, Osgood, and McDonough for the Raiders. Puck kept in by Littleton. We're down to 1 minute remaining in the game. 6-2 Littleton. Puck along the boards. Raiders having a little bit of trouble getting it out. 45 seconds remaining in the period.
Yeah.
Kornmesser was trying to hit Osgood on kind of a stretch pass, but Littleton player was able to get it. Thrown back to Lynch. Littleton behind the net with 26 seconds remaining in the game. McDonough will stop, curl, throw it back to Jeremy Kornmesser, throws it out. Littleton keeps the puck in, throws it back to number 19, Jaden Wan. 13 seconds remaining in the game. Raiders not able to get the puck out. Cieslak will throw it out. Osgood almost had a breakaway. And that's going to be the end of the game.
Let it go. Yeah.
So thank you to Kristen and Tim Fate for sponsoring the game, even though
Jeremy.
Even though Andrew did not was not able to play. A couple Littleton players are going to play in their high school game. That's why they're kind of racing off the ice. So thank you to the Fates for sponsoring the game. We appreciate it. As always, a lot of people get to see these games because of the generosity of people who sponsor. So thank you to the Fates. And for Tim and Kristen, we hope we see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, hope he's back.
Mike, as always.
It was fun, Chris.
All right, see you tomorrow night. Go Raiders.
All right, see you guys.